Hey everybody, I know that you can't see my face, but I have some products from a company called Resin, and I wanted to share them with you before I do my project. So disregard any mess that you may see here. Yeah, this is just my table and this is how it is. So I first received this resin starter pack. Okay, so it's got a part A and a part B. It's supposed to be not as stinky, I guess. But anyways, it does come with 32 ounces of each. And so there's part A and of course part B. I'm very excited to try this out. Oops, sorry about the wiggling. Now, not only did they send me the resin, but they sent me a bunch of other stuff. I am so excited and like super honored that they did. So this is a resin collector mat. So I had a hard time getting it out before. Yes, I peeked. I'm sorry. I can't help it. There. So it came out. So what you do is you just lay it down, and then any excess resin that kind of overflows will get caught in this, and then you can just bend it and peel it right off when it's done. So this is going to be amazing for all of my resin projects. Then they sent me this auto electric epoxy mixer. So it's a cup that mixes the epoxy for you. Now bear with me while I get this out of the package. I'm trying not to be too loud and obnoxious, but I mean, I'm kind of loud and obnoxious, so there's that. Anyway, okay, so that is the actual piece. So it comes with a port. So what is that? A C, mini C? I don't know. I know this is a USB, so you would just plug it in, and yeah. So you it's got all of the measurements like on the cup itself for how much you want to make. If you can see it or not. There you go. Okay. And then you just place it on here and push the button, and it mixes it for you. How cool is that? I love this. Now it does come with a few cups, and you can probably get more off of the website, but I'm super, super excited for this. Now I'm not really sure what this piece is. Maybe to scrape it or to help pick it out of the mold. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, check out the manual, but that's the cup. I'm super excited about this cup. Okay. Then, good grief, guys. They went crazy sending me stuff. And I am so grateful. So this is, I'm so sorry for the noise, guys. I should have opened everything, I guess. Okay, there. I shut it off so that I could get this out. So here is the Let's Resin logo. and all of these letters. I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait to use this. I'm super excited. Now they did let me pick out a few things, so I did. So here is a box with, these are picture frames. So they've got the, like the little easel that you'll put on the back of it after, and all of the hardware, even give you a little screwdriver. And then these you can also use, they're like sticky, so they'll stick to like a window or something. And they also sent some D hooks. And then the instructions. So this one is a heart, and it's got like, you know, like a I don't want to say bleeding heart, but yeah, like a bleeding heart. And then this is so beautiful. Like look at all of this detail right here on all of the corners. So pretty. I can't wait. Sorry, I had that up too high. I was showing you the detail and didn't drop it back down, but it's got all of these, like the dripping effect kind of thing as well. So that is that. And it doesn't show like the finished piece, so I can't show you what it's supposed to look like, but we're gonna get into this as soon as I'm done opening everything. Okay, and then I got, dun, da, da, let's see what's in here. So these are like little storage boxes, okay? So what you do is you take these wood pieces and you make a frame, and then you place the mold into the frame, and that keeps it squared. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, I'm excited to see this. And so it shows a little picture. I don't know if you can see it, but I think it's super cute. Can't wait to try it. Then they sent me this, it's resin pigment, and it's, I believe it's just, yeah, ocean white. So yeah, I can get it open. Okay, so it just, you know, I'm assuming that you place this in the resin, and yes, you can make like waves. Like, I don't know if you've seen Theresa from TheresaBdiy DIY. I'll try to have her channel linked below. But she does some amazing ocean, like cutting boards and like anything. And she does these waves and stuff. I have not been courageous enough to try that yet, but perhaps someday. Now, this is some more pigment, 16 translucent colors. Very exciting. Okay, so you don't really, so this says, it's, yeah, just says yellow. And then black, caramel. So yeah, it just changes the color of the resin for whatever you want, whatever you're making. So it does have an expiration date, which I did not know that that was the case. So I may end up having to toss some other stuff, but now I have all this amazing stuff from Let's Resin, so I'm pretty excited. And then the last thing is some glitter. Now, I'm not a huge glitter person, but if you're putting it in resin, it's not going to get like everywhere when you touch it. It just makes the resin pretty. Look at that. Seriously, look at this one. You guys, champagne gold. What is that? That was opal. Green opal. Oh my goodness, look at that. So this is going to be so exciting to try. I can't wait. So I am going to shut up now, and I am just going to do some resin work, and yeah, you'll hear me talking later with the voiceover instead of like this. So, okay. I hope you guys stick around. I know that resin is not everybody's cup of tea, but you may fall in love with it after this. So let's get going. Okay, so I am going to start with making one of these little trays. Now, I did put both of them together, but I didn't make enough resin and I wanted to be able to try multiple pieces. So I ended up just doing one of these trays. So you just take these, there's two longer ones, two shorter ones, you put them all together like you see here, and then you just slide the tray mold right inside. And like I said earlier, that's just going to keep this squared so that it doesn't come out like wonky when the resin sets. Now I decided to do the heart picture frame as well, and some letters, which you'll see in just a moment. And I'm so excited to use this mixer. It just makes life so much easier. So what I did was I took a cup of each, part A, part B, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and I am just going to add it to the mixing cup. I then took some of the glitter. It's like a violet color, and I will list the colors that I used down below because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I added it in there and turned on the mixing cup, and it's just going to do its magic. It's so awesome, you guys. If you guys do resin at all, look at this. If you guys do resin at all, you've got to get one of these cups. It just mixes it so well. It cuts down on the bubbles. It is so cool. Now, I didn't think I had enough glitter in there, so I just added some more. And again, don't think of this glitter as the glitter like on the Dollar Tree signs. It's not that case because it gets mixed into the resin, so it's not like falling all off and just making a god-awful mess. It's amazing. Now, I wasn't sure what to do with this mixer, so what I did was I just ended up propping it onto one of the other molds. Now, I kind of read up on it a little bit more after the fact, and you can actually just put it into another cup that you're not using, and the resin just drips off, and then when it hardens, you can peel it out and like pluck any pieces that are hardened to the mixer. You can just pull those right off too. It's actually quite satisfying. So anyway, so I'm just taking some of the resin and I'm going to fill this tray. Now, there's like a little lip there. So you kind of, I don't know if you have to, but what I did was I kind of like pulled at it just to make sure that the resin got down inside of the mold like it's supposed to. And I also used that little black stick to kind of like help the resin to get into all of the sides of this little tray thing. And you'll see me, here I am. See, I'm just kind of like almost squeegeeing it down into the side because I want to make sure that everything is filled inside. I hope that makes sense. You can see what I'm doing here anyways, but it just kind of, like I said, it just kind of helps it along a little bit. And you can see where it gets darker, that's where the resin is. And if you see any light spots, you'll know that you need to, like I'm trying to get into the corners, you'll see that you kind of need a little more resin to fill in the lighter spots. And by the lighter spots, I just mean like, it's so hard because I can't point it out to you, but like right there where I just stuck that, you can see that there it's a little lighter than on the edges. Again, it's so hard because I can't point at it, but anyway, you just want to make sure that you fill in the sides or your box is not going to have a side. It's really that simple, guys. And then I just added some more to the top and just topped off this mold.
As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise
Now, once I got the tray filled, I wanted to try some of the pigment. So I took the purple pigment and I just put a few drops into the resin. You'll see right here, just a few drops just to give it a little bit of color. I didn't want it to be too dark, so I just used, like I said, a few drops.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me.
Now, when you're looking at it right here, it looks like it's really, really dark, but it's not, guys, trust me. So it's, yeah, it cures a lot lighter. And actually you can see right here when I'm just pouring. Now I took my little stick there because I had some of the resin from when I placed the mixer. So I just took the stick and kind of stirred it in so it matched. It wasn't like a spot where it wasn't this darker purple. So anyway, it's not super dark, and it's these came out so beautiful. I love all of them. Now, I'm not an expert at this by any means, but so there are a couple flaws, and I'll show you later, but they're overall they came out really, really nice. And I do have to say, these molds are just, they're fantastic. They're great quality. And I'm not saying that because I'm working with Let's Resin. They really, really are. If I didn't like this stuff, I wouldn't be showing you. I wouldn't. If I'm trying something and I show you guys, it's because I love it. So anyway, I filled this heart picture frame, and I still had some resin left over and wanted to do some letters. So I'm going to be doing that next. So now that I have the letter mold ready, I decided I was going to do the letters that I thought would probably be more common for me to use. So I did the H, the O, the M, the E, the G, and the D. And you'll see why in just a moment. Now with these letters, I probably could have added a bit more resin because when it cured, there's the side, it's not level, let's put it that way. It kind of goes in a little bit at the bottom, which is fine because you glue it down and nobody's gonna see it anyway. But just keep that in mind if you end up getting any of these products. Just make sure that you fill the mold to the top so that you will have a nice flat back to work with.
I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I
Now I had just the smallest amount left, so I just added it to the little trinket box thing, or mold, I should say, and just kind of topped it off because you don't want to waste it, right? But I don't think that there was enough to do another letter. So I took because I have like a million of those rub-on transfer sticks. I just used one of those to pull out whatever resin was left in there. And like I said, just topped off the little trinket box mold. Okay, so now it's the next morning and I am just going to take everything out of the mold. Now, I didn't even notice this when I showed you guys the letters, but did you see the detail in them? Look at like the little swirl. Oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. They came out so amazing. I love these. Now, aside from not filling them all the way up, these letters are everything. They're beautiful. And this picture frame is just gorgeous. It is so beautiful. I can't wait to use it. I think, I'm not a huge Valentine's Day person, but I may do some Valentine's stuff with these. But it's a heart. It's not like you need to use it just for Valentine's Day. It's gorgeous, you guys. Like, really gorgeous. And now I'm just showing you a little bit about like picking off the dried up pieces of resin. It's super easy to clean. And then lastly, I'm going to, is it demold? I guess maybe demold the little trinket box. Now, I had a hard time getting it started, and I'm sure that's what that stick is for. But it all worked out, and it came out so beautiful. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of spots that I'll have to work on the next time I use one of these molds, but it's so beautiful. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous it is. Now it's got like a little, like an indent right there I was trying to show you, so that if you want to slide another one onto it, you can. And there's a little lip, so if you want to like stack them, you can do that as well. But it's so gorgeous. I am so excited to use these more and get better and better with resin. So I'm just showing you everything one more time, but look, the home and God. And you can always use something besides the resin letters for like the O, but there's everything. I am so in love. I cannot wait to use this more. And you can see right here, I had just a couple of drops of the resin and I was able to just pick it right off. Comes right off the mat, like with no problems at all. I just want to say a huge thank you to Let's Resin for giving me the opportunity to work with you. Make sure you head down to the description box to get all of Let's Resin information. I will have all the links, like I said, in my description box down below. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out with YouTube. It lets them know that you enjoy my content and they'll push it out for others to enjoy as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. I thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me, and I will see you in the next one.